And I want to talk about a film that is out in theaters. You'll soon be able to get on demand. It's from the Alamo Drafthouse. Alamo Drafthouse is a chain of movie theaters. Many of you know it's legendary. It's an amazing, amazing movie theater. If you've ever been to one, they always show up early, get there 30 minutes early and get a seat, order your food and drinks. They bring it right to your seat. There's no refreshment stand. They bring you popcorn in a giant metal bowl. It's not just a movie theater. It's also a dinner theater. It's an experience. Fantastic. But that's not what this is about. Alamo Drafthouse has now stepped up and said, look, we're going to start distributing movies to our theaters. So they got the rights to this horror comedy called Some Like It Rare. It's by a French director who also stars in it. His name is, and I'm going to butcher it, his name is Fabrice Ibo. Fabrice Ibo. And he stars in it, he directed it, and he did a little intro actually for the movie, which I thought was kind of cool. He came out and just gave this little intro to the film. It is in French with subtitles, so just putting that out there right away. But it's about a couple, Vincent Pascal and his wife Sophie. They own a butcher shop. And what do? They sell meat at their butcher shop, little tiny butcher shop in France. And they are constantly harassed by vegans. Meat is murder. Meat is murder. And these incredibly cringe, annoying activists are constantly harassing him, going to his shop. They break in and they break things and they splatter paint everywhere and ruin things. And he's just fed up with these activists ruining his business. Well, one of the activists accidentally gets killed. And what can Vincent and Sophie do except they got to find a way to dispose of the body? And in the process of disposing this body using many of the tools that they have in their butcher shop, they soon discover that vegan human meat tastes delicious. Which leads to a little something like, well, why throw this meat away? We'll just sell it. We'll say it's Iranian pig meat. So they put Iranian pig meat for sale in their butcher shop and sell it, and it's a huge hit. Lines out the door for this meat that is so tender, it's so soft. And why? It's because the humans were vegans, which then leads to them tracking down vegans to continue to get the Iranian pig meat for their shop. I don't want to get into too many spoilers, but there is a rival butcher shop. There's a vegan festival. There's the couple's young daughter that gets involved with a vegan boyfriend. There is so much. This movie is an insane, over-the-top French comedy that makes fun of activist vegans. The timing for this could not be better. It's not woke in any way. In fact, it makes fun of woke people, makes fun of woke vegan activists. But it really is at its heart. It's it's a horror comedy in French. It's at the Alamo Drafthouse now, and I love this film. So that definitely I would put on a list of movies that you wouldn't have heard about if you didn't watch Film Threat. I learned about it just a week or so before. Wait, they're doing a screening? This movie's opening in theaters. We get a lot of press releases, and I was like, okay, this sounds like it's right up my alley. I love horror comedy, and I love also, in particular, French comedies. A lot of people, I could see this being remade for the U.S. for sure. It totally would translate. A lot of French comedies get made.
Yeah, a lot of the comments coming in, they're saying basically it's this Sweeney Todd.
Well, yes, it is basically Sweeney Todd, but with a modern twist, okay? With a modern twist. Well, with the vegan meat being tasty.